They're a toy-based YouTube format team. Rejecticons, we Rejecticons. Kato rocks, Starter loves his MSC. Rejecticons, we Rejecticons. Larkin is a custom dude. Enewtabie keeps his toys like new. They are Rejecticons.
I don't even know who them cheerins are.
I know. Wow.
It was like I just had to do that intro again just for the sake of nostalgia. What's up, everyone in the chat that's gotten here? There's 11 of you showing up. Hopefully more of you pop in. As always, I am Kato, joined by my friend and cohort.
Enewtabie?
There we go. Enewtabie. I'm sipping on some, told Enewtabie, I'm sipping on some 1792 small batch whiskey. And I don't recommend it. I'm not going to waste it, but I don't recommend it. Just kidding. It ain't that bad. Larkin says he feels so sophisticated. Let's go through and welcome everyone in. Robert's Infinite Realm says, yo, what up, Kato? Did you secure your peak Vanguard? Laughing face. I did not. But did it go? I know some stuff went up today. I didn't think that did. But if it did go up, I did not secure the pink Vanguard. And I don't know that I will. But we are going to talk about that later. Yeah, I don't know that I need like multiple colors. Although I'm definitely getting. We talked about this too. I'm definitely getting the pink Steel Brigade.
Yep. Get two of those.
So I don't know. Maybe one of these days, if I see it, I would rather let folks who really want one get one of the 50. So than me just have one. So that's just me. We'll talk about that later today, actually, as it was in the thumbnail later tonight. Fire Talks. Hey, everyone. Glad you're here. Fire Talks for reasons that you'll see later if you stick around. Larkins later says Fire Talks. Taxation is theft. Hail to the collective. Hello, Titan. Glad to see you here. Larkin. It was late. Got to duck his paper. Yeah, shit, man. I tell you, YouTube freaking hates me lately. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. I mean, I have some theories, but it's not worth going into. I have no idea what's going on, really. Because, I mean, I just don't think my subscribers are all getting notified, or it just doesn't make sense. But
yeah, it's weird.
Carrying on. Larkin says, go to Enewtabie's channel instead because I was late. That's fair. I haven't seen that intro in a while. Yeah, I know. I love that intro, though. But we do look. I mean, it's what a difference like 5 years can make.
I know, right?
However long it is. 5 to 6 years. It's crazy. I don't know. All I know is the wife must be feeding me good because I looked like a fragile little man in the beginning of those. So, yeah. Oh, Larkin's later. Remember for 21 months. I don't have any cool sound effects. Do that. Whatever that is. No cigar? No, not in here. But I do enjoy a good cigar every once in a while. Whoa, you see both chats. Yes, you do. You do see both chats. Raziel Kane showing up. Humble Flex, 39 months. One of the first, I think, one of my first channel members there. Not to be outdone. 45 months. I believe he might have been my actual first Larkins layer because I told you guys about it before I actually told anyone else. Been joking about the pink Vanguard, giving my daughters to drive to kindergarten. I guess, man, I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Didn't get a notification on this, or I can drop it in the chat. Yeah, I got a notification for my own video. The wife got a notification. I don't know who else did. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I've never had a third-party Transformers review not at least do somewhat well. That New Age Hover and Pipes hasn't crossed 200 views yet.
Really?
It makes no sense. I have no idea what's going on. What's up, Roll Keeper? Glad to see you here. All right, we have probably a long show. tonight because we got quite a few things, but we're also going to go over most of, if not all of, the Valaverse DFW slides that came through. So, but we do have some other stuff to talk about too. First off, I don't think I have anything, but Enewtabie.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
Yes, sir. Okay. Got Naga Hide.
No guy.
I did a video on Night Creeper that just went up like 10, 15 minutes ago. Jinx. Reptilax. Yeah. I forgot even.
Oh God. Button's wrong. I hit the button wrong and booted you out. Like
I think that's it though for right now. Hey, thank
that's
you.
it.
Yeah. Thank you. Love you.
Oh,
And McDonald's chocolate shake.
what is great? Give me a chocolate shake. So I don't have a lot to go over, but I will say that I'm very grateful for a couple folks. You can't see it here, but right up on the shelf is the Blood Prince Dracula that Endless Fables picked up for me from Joe Fest, and the
Oh man,
nice
I am so jealous.
signed.
Right there.
This is the autographed by Bobby V, Bone Collector from DFW, and I have not opened this yet. I am debating on waiting until Monday ordering.
Yeah. Don't open that. It's signed. Get by you another one.
Like, I mean, what's the point, right? I'm not gonna. I want to review it, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to open this. One, because of the kindness of Quentin to get it for me and get it signed.
I'm gonna buy 2 Monday, and hopefully maybe I'll get a bloody one. Who knows?
Yeah, I might try to get 2. Get one for me. I know Sardo wants one. Unpunched. Look at that.
Oh,
unpunched.
nice.
Oh, solid straight card. So yeah, I may keep this one as is. At this point, I'm not going to be early enough in the game to, review that thing. It's been out long enough. But yeah, I think I'll get one. Try to get one Monday if I can think of it. All right. New Age. Oh yeah. Fire Talk
I got
says
paid for that thing.
New Age Slag. Need to keep an eye out for TF Safari. See if they got it. Looks great. Oh yeah, New Age Slag does look great. Samurai Sunstreaker looks good for Iron Factory. I'm looking forward to that. Passed on Naga Hide and Jinx. Backed out of Classified. I'm very nitpicky on Classified right now, so just picking and choosing at the moment. But we got like I say, we got a lot of stuff too. Not you two. You're getting everything.
I know. I have a problem.
You're not picky at all.
No, I get everything.
Did you? So Hard to Find Toys. Renee, a good friend of mine at Hard to Find Toys, put up that he had some of the Sentry, the Swarm Sentry for Valor. Did you go in and get that from them?
Yeah, I need to. Are they on the shop app, or I just gotta go through the site?
I don't know if they're on Shopify, but they just Hard to Find.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna get one because I
toys.
thought I had one on my shelf, and I went and looked, and I don't. So that's one of the 3 I'm missing from.
I can't
Valaverse.
remember if it's hardtofindtoys.net or .com, but I'm sure it's hard. The number
I'll
2.
get on there after the show and order me one.
Just go to the Facebook page. The link's on there. But he said, I mean, $25 is a good price for those. So I think that's a really good price. Largo's Lair is here. Not to be confused with Larkin's Lair. 2 different layers. Same great flavor? No. 2 different layers. But yeah, we have a lot to go over. We're going to start off with, I'm glad you're here too. Endless Fables, thanks for being here. Good thing you're here. I just brought you up because of the Bloody Prince Dracula you got for me. Thank you very much. I paid for it. He did not give it to me. Just full disclosure. He didn't just buy it for me and send it. I paid him for it. You got to be clear with things like that on YouTube, or people just think they're starting to get free stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, first thing. Of course, this used to be, before it was rebranded, the AWoK podcast.
Right. Yep.
Right. So we do have some AWoK news.
Hmm.
First things first, Mamba has made it. It's unlocked. We're getting
Nice.
Mamba, everybody. We're getting Mamba. This is the one that everybody waited. I think I'm actually getting 2 of these as part of the. Well, because I did the Epic all in, so they had a certain dollar amount I had to fill up. So ended up with 2 of those because whatever was coming after this didn't get yet. So definitely, I'm glad. I'm thrilled to get 2 of these.
Yeah.
Stoked. No sleep till Mamba. You can go to sleep now. We're getting Mamba. Done. It got backed in the backer kit. So we're all good there. Excited for it. It's going to be a massive figure. I think it went backer kit for like $89 was the value for that.
This is a different body than Bane.
Yes, this is a brand new mold. This is because he is much larger than.
Okay, this is like the 10-inch one, right?
Yeah, he's massive.
Okay,
I mean that head is going to be huge. Speaking of Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, they put up a couple images on the Kickstarter of Brutox being made. We've got it says alternate head. I'm curious if it's an actual alternate head or if you can just take the braids off. But it says alternate head, so 2 different heads. Looks like the same mold of head, just one with braids, one without. I prefer the one with the dreads and braids. Yeah. I think that looks much cooler.
Yeah.
But good for army building if you want to have some oxen army. But I think that's going to look great, along with some more here. Let me zoom in a little bit. We can get up close to a couple of pictures of the mold being done. So gold armor on calves and shins. Looks like that's going to be maybe a crotch piece there. I don't know what that is. Not a crotch piece because that's the
maybe it goes on the shoulder.
Yeah, maybe. Looks good though. Like that gold. It's going to look good. Love the weapons. One long battle axe, a couple of short blades, which I say short for him, but they're probably going to be massive for everyone else. Looks like it's painted over translucent. See that? So the horns are translucent with paint.
Hey, translucent horns would be a cool idea.
I know. That would be cool. Little energy horns. Love the red eyes. Not sure if that's how they're going to end up, but I think they look cool like that. You can see some of the green on, and I don't know if these. Oh, there it is. I bet that's that shoulder harness piece. That's what that is. I bet little piece for the shoulder. But yeah, he's looking good. That's going to be another mold, larger, not quite as large as Thane, but maybe it's tall. But looking forward to these. I think I love Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, and I think they look fantastic. Look at those guys. They look great. You're going to have fun taking pictures of those. Daredevil Dave. Speaking of huge heads, I have arrived. Got to have a good head joke in here. Extremely happy we're getting Brutox. He looks amazing. Me too. Yeah, looking forward to Brutox. What's up, Solo Center? Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Love this Brutox. Looks so good. Alex B is here. Thanks for showing up, Alex. Appreciate it. Rasper is here. I wonder if someone will make Babar of that Mamba. That would be hilarious. That would be a great custom.
Yeah.
Did you ever make it in on this? Did you have time to back it, or did it just slip you by?
It slipped me by. Well, I mean, I had time, but a lot of other things were going on at the time. So.
Oh yeah, a lot was happening around that same time.
Yeah. So I'm so once they start showing up, I'll be getting quite a bit.
Sure. I mean, it's a lot to ask. That's a lot. It was a lot happening at the same time for these Kickstarters and G.I. Joe releases and Valaverse. It was all happening right around the same time. But that's our update for AWoK. Next up, we have, look at this. I wanted to show this off for our buddy Fire Talks. So if you guys don't know, if you're here and you don't know, I don't know how, but Firetox Designs has an Etsy store, and he has made for the Target Prime, which I actually saw when I was out of town the other day and was very tempted to get it, but I decided not to because, But so it just doesn't have a lot of stuff with it. Of course, you get Spot, that Ravage repaint of for Spot.
Yeah.
But Firetox, being as awesome as he is, one of his most popular things that he's made has been his rollers, and he, making a Target cart roller.
Yeah, that's really a good idea. I mean,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And it looks awesome. It looks like a Target cart. I mean, it's great. And I think he said he's got 2 red Target balls that are going to be coming with the kit. And I feel like there was one more thing. Oh, the Starbucks cup or the coffee cup to go in the cup holder there. So there's going to be a Target roller for Spot. You're going to have 2. Oh, and a price scanner.
Yeah.
Larkin said, and a price scanner. And a Starbucks cup and 2 red balls for Spot to play with. And if I remember right, the red balls will have blast effects plug, so you can plug it into Prime's hand and all that good stuff. So there you go. Big red balls, blast effect, Karen cups. That's the not Starbucks cup. And the Street Date Enforcer gun / price scanner. Absolutely brilliant. I think you're going to sell this. This is going to be what sends you over the edge, Firetox. It's going to be what does it. I just think it's brilliant. I don't have the Target Prime, but I think anyone who does should
have to get the Target Prime now just to get this.
I know, just for that. That's like the best thing about it. And it didn't even come with it. Balls, blast effect. Chuckle. Where'd it go? You should add a Karen haircut for Prime.
Oh, wow.
No, that's okay. Take me to your manager. Filament just arrived to start production. Good, he's going to be making those. But anyway, I wanted to highlight that because I think it's probably one of the coolest. He's an indie toy creator, whether he likes it or not. He is an indie creator. So I think that looks so cool. Next up, we go to Riot Press Toys and Ramen Toys. So this is Titanium Titans. It'll be a unique IP from Ramen and Riot Press. Riot Press will be doing the comics, and of course, Ramen will be doing the manufacturing. Now, this is, I think it's fairly common knowledge, but he did, Quicksilver from the Silverhawks there at the beginning. This is obviously a bit of that, using that Quicksilver mold along with some of the other molds that probably were already in progress. Of course, you've got Zog. Get Zog back there in the back. Is that his name? I don't know. I thought that was his name. Maybe I said that wrong. I think it's Zog, something like that. Don't hate me, Ace, if I'm wrong. But you see him there in the back. He will have lighted effects in there, and he will be all glowy and light up inside the translucent chest. Obviously, I would assume that was going to be Monstar, but things happened and they went on, and he changed the mold up a bit and made it the enemy of the Titanium Titan. So that's coming through from Riot Press. This is a picture from, you saw him in the chat there earlier, Endless Fables. He took this while at Joe Fest of the production models that are done. And then, of course, I've got from Riot Press, I've got the cover. This will be the cover art for issue number 1.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Looks great. I think done by Patrick himself. Then you've got some of the characters here, and I'm not going to attempt to name them. I know they had nameplates up there telling who they were, but they look great. I mean, I really liked. I still have my Silverhawks Quicksilver over there packed up from when I moved. But I think this is a very cool idea and a nice way not to waste a mold that you had already spent money on making.
Yeah, I like the paint on it.
Yeah, looks really good. Love the colors. Love the fact that you could leave the wings off and just have really cool soldier figures. But yeah, there's your human or humanoid head with the wings attached to the underarms.
Mm.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a really smart way to do and not, lose money, because at the time he was assumed he was told that he had the license to do that.
Right.
And this is again, I believe the enemy's name is Zog, but he's massive. It's going to be that Monstar mold where he's much taller. Change the head up. This is the silhouette of this image is what Ace put out some time ago, and people were thinking that it was sectars. They were getting
Okay.
all they were getting all up in their feelings about, oh, you can't do sectars. And it's not sectars. Shut up. You were wrong. Everyone who guessed sectars was wrong, which is not a problem. But everyone who was a dick about it, you were wrong and you were a dick. So take that. Balls, plastic. Let's see, where we at on the chat? We got Fire Talks change the wheels to be more like cart wheels, not to be confused with cartwheels.
Hmm.
Titan says Wallet is mad that I can't say no to the Titanium Titans. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get those. I think I'm between Riot Press doing and Ramen doing the Titanium Titans and their American Ninja X. I think I'm pretty sold on.
Yeah.
Pretty sold on pretty much everything Ramen's doing. Very cool. New properties inspired by old ones. Yes, it is. Speaking of old properties inspired by new ones, I think the next one was what he teased today. This has my full attention and may be the most exciting announcement that I've heard all week.
Yeah.
So Ace sent me the message like early this morning. Said he was about to get on a plane and go somewhere, and the guy travels more than I do. But he sent that and said, I'm going to announce this later on tonight. It'll be tonight, your time. I said, okay, cool. Next thing I know, like 15 minutes later, it shows up on the Facebook, and he's like, I'm just assuming he couldn't wait.
Mhm.
But Ramen Toy has officially licensed with Tatsunoko. If you don't know who Tatsunoko is, or Tatsunoko Productions, they control Gatchaman, G-Force, Battle of the Planets, whatever you want to call it. I've watched 2 or 3 different versions of it growing up.
Yeah.
But Battle of the Planets was the American version that was cut down to like 85 episodes to cut out some of the violence and language. Gatchaman or Team Ninja, got whatever it was, Space Team Ninja Gatchaman was the Japanese. Loved it. I was watching this before I even knew what anime was, right?
Yeah.
Like it was this, Voltron, and Speed Racer is like what I watched as a kid. Loved it. Don't remember enough of it to know why I loved it. Science Team. Yeah, Science Ninja Team. There you go.
I remember more about the ship than I do like who the bad guys were or anything like that.
Yeah. So knew it as G-Force. Right. So yeah, G-Force, Gatchaman, or Battle of the Planets. It depends on what network, what year, or what country you were in when you watched it. But when he first showed me this, I was like, oh man, cool, that sounds great. And it did not click. Like the symbol didn't click. And I was like, well, that looks familiar. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's the symbol that's on. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I was very excited for this because you and I have talked about it before. We both have gone back and forth with the Storm collectibles.
Yeah.
Battle of the Planet G-Force setup, and they had Ken for sale, and I think some of the others are coming out soon. Princess or whatever's coming soon. And I was like, it's $120. There wasn't enough with it. It looked beautiful. And I have no idea what Ace is going to price these. He may not even know. I mean, it being a licensed figure, there's probably going to be more than what he's able to do with some of his other stuff. But what better what better place for this license to go than Ramen Toy, because I think he's going to absolutely nail this. And I think he'll feel like he has a lot to prove, it being a licensed product. I don't think he has anything to prove. I think he's proved himself pretty well so far. But I'm very, very much looking forward to this team up with Tatsunoko and Ramen. I think it's going to be just, I can't wait. I feel like you will be in on this too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that little tiny picture. So I wanted to show here the whole team. This Tiny and what was his name? Keyfob. That wasn't his name. But it was
Like I had forgot about this for a long time until a few years ago. I came across it on like YouTube or something.
I'm trying to think if they didn't change his name. So like the Storm Collectibles version is Ken. I think wasn't his name Mark on
That sounds right.
Yeah, Tiny. And I think her name was different based on where you watched it. Princess, I think, was the original name.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess it depends on. Mark in the U.S. version.
Okay,
that's what I thought. Yep. Yeah, I know his name's Keop, but I keep wanting to call him Keyfob. I call him Keyfob. That's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
The tough thing, I think the toughest thing about this for him is going to be the number of molds, because I mean, was that Jace? Was that the last? What was this guy's name? Jace? Man, it's been so long. I want to go watch it again now. But Tiny, Keyfob, and Princess here.
Three different.
That's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4 molds. Yeah. Jason. All right. I thought I remember. See, I'm remembering just enough. I do zero research for these live streams, so just wing it. I think in the Japanese version you had Mark, Tiny, Keop, Princess, and Jason. I think, unless I'm mixing up the English and Japanese. But I figure Jason and Mark could have the same mold, right? But Tiny, Keop, and Princess are going to be 3 different molds. So that's the toughest thing about toys, is trying to figure out what to do with that. Solo says, search for Sentinel, Tatsunoko Heroes, Fighting Gear, Gotcha Man 2, G2, Joe. No, I'm not. What? That's a lot. Black version.
Copy and paste.
A lot to search. Yeah, copy and paste. Figure looks dope. Like I said, the Ken from Storm Collectibles looks great, but it just seems like a lot of money for what you get. Anyway, that's and of course, here's another image of the full team. Looks awesome. Tiny was always fun. Jace was always kind of a mystery badass kind of guy. Always like that. But anyway, that's the Gotcha Man G-Force. Going to be really cool from Ace. Now, before get out of here. That nonsense. Before we go all in on the Valaverse panel, what's going on in the chat? Gotcha Man is what I knew it as. Yeah. I mean, you get the chance after the stream. I'm sure it is a cool figure. That just seems like a massively long title. Perfect for a Japanese toy, though. It's like the super long title. Sentinel, Tatsunoko, Heroes Fighting Gear, Gotcha Man 2, G2, Joe, Condor, Black Persian. Man, that is a mouthful. But I will look that up. So, how many got to watch? I posted it on our on the It's News Facebook, and I'm sure most people watched it there or elsewhere. The Vala DFW announcements, because that was one of the best announcement shows that he's done. And hats off to everyone who went for not ruining it for everyone.
Oh
and
yeah,
letting him
yeah.
post it himself, because I know he always requests that. No phones in there. I'm a big fan of, if you make the effort and you can make it to the show, you deserve to see it before anybody else. You get to enjoy it, and then let him share it at his leisure.
Yeah.
Once it's over. And for the most part, I don't think any of it leaked.
Yeah, I hadn't seen
But
anybody put anything up until it went up Saturday. So that's good.
Yeah, so hats off to everyone who did that. But it was a good show. I think the announcements were great.
Yep.
I think they did a good job. But a couple things that he announced first off is reissues, or somewhat reissues. That's a little different here. If I'd have known this was coming, I wouldn't have repainted the other one, because this is the figure I used to make my Action Force figure.
Yeah.
But so this is a Caucasian Garrison Cavalry. The other one was African American. This one will be Caucasian armed, which I had to paint. Thank you very much, Bobby Valor. I would have just waited to do this.
Nice, nice H&K. The G36.
H&K, you get the baklava cover head, the knighted helmet there. Very cool. So that's the differences between. I love that too. Like it's not just a reissue. There is an actual V2 version of it.
Yeah.
That goes right along with Trigger. Everyone has been crying and wanting, for good reason, because this is an awesome figure.
Well, Trigger is like the prime GWAT figure.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So,
yeah. Like
great.
You want. I mean, what do these guys look like? That.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I've got a buddy that I took one. I may get another one actually to take to him the next time I go do some training. But I want to take him to. Want to take this to him and go, see, I told you, it's you. But the big difference here is the tattoo on the shoulder. It says Trigger.
I always get Bradley Cooper
it's the
vibes off like Chris Kyle.
Did he mention the camo is different? I don't remember. I can't tell enough, and I'm not going to get up to get the figure.
It's a great figure.
Yeah, it's an outstanding figure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think if you get one Action Force figure, it should be Trigger.
That's it.
Just as a standard military.
Bees Battlegrounds.
Oh, B's in here?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Hey, B. Glad to see you here. Another great reviewer. Love watching this stuff.
Yeah.
Curse of Fenrir. Kato Light here. I'll let you handle that. You got to control it out while I'm looking at these pictures. What's up, everyone? If I missed anyone coming in, I apologize. I can't see past the pictures here. Next up, we see.
I like this too, man.
I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, so going through what you get in this Arctic gas mask for your Arctic Trooper.
Yeah,
I think that's awesome. I love the Arctic Steel Brigade for that Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Arctic Steel Brigade. You can now get the Commander, the gold mask for him, which I will probably get this kit. And
I don't think they played this head pack up enough, because this is
a
much better than the first one.
Yeah. No, this is a big deal head pack. So having an Arctic gas mask, having a Steel Brigade Commander, that automatically makes you want to go get another Arctic Trooper and Arctic Steel Brigade from Big Bad Toy Store. The damaged lens on the Swarm Trooper, I will swap that out in a heartbeat. Damaged Steel Brigade, I will swap that out in a heartbeat. Damaged Scarab, swap that out. You get the Screaming Trigger, perfect timing with the re-release of Trigger. Love that.
Yeah,
you get the non-camouflaged squinted blowback. Great. You get the Angry Face rollout. Now, I think the Condor one is a big deal, because now you can put this camo head Condor on the blowback body. Brilliant.
Yeah,
I think that's great. And of course, the damaged Karak face, which I think is one of the big ones from this.
I don't have that figure. I need a Karak.
You don't have a Karak?
Man, there's 4 figures I'm missing now. I think it's 4. I got to get the gold Sentry. I'm missing Gemini. I'm missing kill switch, and I'm missing carrot. I got everything else.
Oh man, you're missing some good ones.
I know. Every time I
This is
try to
so
get
good.
kill switch, it went up like a couple months ago for like one day, and when I got
Do I
on there,
have-
it was gone.
Do I have 2 kill switch? No, I don't. Sorry, I got your hopes up. Let's see. HGC is here. What's up, HGC? Trying to listen from work. Awesome. Scott Baker in the house. Glad to see you here. Do you think, HGC asked, will ever get a non-grimacing Karak face? I don't know. I picture that's just how Karak looks.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever relaxes.
Yeah.
And the scuffed helmets heads. Yeah. Love the scuffed up battle damaged heads. I wonder if we'll see some damaged body armor. I would say that's probably a guarantee.
Yeah.
I think we'll get damaged body armor packs, which I would get in RB.
Oh yeah.
And I would swap out every piece of armor on most of these figures with battle damage. Big fan of that. Lone Dragon's here. 15 minutes for the stream to load, and the chat still hasn't loaded. Let's see. Jeff Morris. Good evening, Jeff Morris. Oh, Solo Center. Thank you so much. $35 Canadian. Small token. That's not a small token. That's a huge token of appreciation. And I don't know. I'm at a loss. Thank you so much for that. That's great. I don't even care whose channel you did it on, mine or Enewtabie's. But that's very kind of you. All bangers, and you got special guest Bees Battlegrounds in your audience. Yeah. High quality. I don't know how high quality it is. It's just 2 dudes talking about toys. But yeah, thank you very much, Solo Center. Much appreciated. And if B has anything to do with that, come back every week, B.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the next couple weeks you may be doing this solo, so you might have to find a guest host for this. Maybe
more than welcome to come on.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's go on through some of these. Man, I feel like. Let me see. Do I have any of these oldie but goodie chat rewards? I need to come up with some new ones. My friends need to do more funny stuff so I can have more entertaining things for folks to see when they do these nice things like super chats. Let's see, what do we have? Let's do. You know what? You're here. Let's do this. With that super generic "Don't Cancel Me" music that plays in the back.
Nobody can appreciate how heavy that damn thing is.
It's so crazy how heavy that is. We came here for the 2-hour Dude Bros. that is something that is never going to die. The 2-hour Dude Bros has lasted longer than Viper Island's channel. We got, so we did all those. Now we got hand packs, which I think this is another brilliant idea.
Yep.
People have been asking about these forever.
This is so simple. I don't know why, I wouldn't have even thought of this, but this is very cool.
Yeah, very cool. So you got, this is something that I've been asking for from day one. Trigger discipline hands.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I will probably need to buy multiple of these just for that.
I need to swap it out like on almost all my fingers.
Mm-hmm. So your point signal, got that. Number 3 signal. I love the middle finger.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. You got the salute or the knife hand. Go that way. C grip. I think that's great for especially the heavy guns. The Karambi in hand. I think that's awesome. And of course, the same thing in Desert Sand. Love this, love this, love this.
Yeah.
I think it is brilliant. Then there is Handpack Bravo. Trigger discipline with no gloves.
Yep.
And so this is the gloveless set. Middle finger. So funny that he had to felt the need to censor that, but you never know who's watching. So love that. I think that's a great idea. Can't complain. Now we get into the vehicles. This was so. I thought it was so funny they announced this with. I guess he was in Texas, so the Brad Paisley mud on the tires. But yeah, love this. I'm a big fan of weathered or dirty paint jobs. I don't know if I will swing now. So I ordered the tan.
I got
red,
the gray.
and you got the gray. So I could be tempted to do the gray muddy, and then have both. So then I have the tan, the gray, and I have one that's muddy.
Yeah, I might would do the opposite. I might would get the tan with the mud because that just looks right.
Yep. So I might do that. If I get a second one, I will probably get the muddy gray to double up, which breaks my heart because I'm going to run out of room for these 112 vehicles. The Harambe hands. No Shaka. Yeah, we need a Shaka. Maybe we'll get Shaka if he does a Pacific Islander figure. We'll get a Shaka.
Oh yeah, we didn't thought about that.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, no, you do a Pacific Islander one. Throw the Shaka on there. Love the trigger discipline hands. I think that's brilliant, and I've not seen one brand do that, and it's such
I have not.
I guess not only as an enthusiast, but as someone who does weapons training, trains other people. Like that's a pet peeve of mine to not have trigger discipline, and I think it's awesome to have it. Not worth it. Censored.
Now we just got to get selector switches that actually move on rifles. That might be a little bit too much. I don't know.
Fire Talk says the 3 signal hands for the meme. I've got. It's the Dawson Toys Brave Star. For some reason has a 3-finger okay hand. So I just keep him in that so that he just does this the whole time. Yep. So they're definitely going to be that. Some indie companies
they should. I would be all in on that just for the freaking 2 robots.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Hand packs rock. Not another Vanguard from Mud, but cool that he did it. Yeah. Yeah. Can the Pacific Islander be bald? Aren't all Pacific Islanders bald? I think it's just part of what happens.
Yeah.
Long hair didn't fall. Thanks for being here. Not my Thundercat until Ramen puts them out. Ramen or Spiro, one of those two. Either one gets Thundercats. I'm thrilled. Tex Hex 83, even fellas. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing well. Tex
love that his graphic.
Yeah, the graphic and the names, perfect.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're all in on Ramen's martial stuff. Well, moving on. Now we get into accessories. Love this too. Armored, the brush guard, armored doors, the louvered windshield. It's all good. I love it.
Mad Max stuff right here.
Sure, it's going to be available. Even if it's not available in multiple colors, I think the black and the gray, which is what I got, will look great. I'm in on that. And of course, you have the cow catcher that will go on without the brush guard, but it will also go on with the brush guard. So everything is modular and can fit together, which I think that is a monster right there.
Yeah.
Like it's already a big vehicle, but to have that cow catcher push out to the front. You put this beside the what Ramen announced a couple weeks ago with the cow catcher for the zombie killer.
Ramen
for the Ramen Razor.
Yeah.
I think it will look brutal. Then we get into oh my goodness, I can't believe he did a pink one. A lot of people are freaking out that he did a pink one. He announced this because he mentioned Embargo, another friend of the channel, friend of the 3POA podcast and so on. His wife had asked for a pink one. So there are other reasons too, but this one is not, just to clarify, this is not part of the breast cancer awareness setup, but it is I mean, obviously can go along with the Pink Steel Brigade that he talked about as well. Limited to 50. I think that's awesome. I think it's fun. Personally, I think it would be hilarious, and this is not a dig on the vehicle. I think it would be hilarious to get some Barbie Mattel repro labels to put on there to make a Barbie wagon out of this. I think it would be awesome. But yeah, perfect for the Pink breast cancer awareness. Limited to 50. I think all 50 are going to sell out immediately. I don't think. Oh my gosh, this is a great idea. Get Chuckles and Masterverse Catra plus the Pink Troopers.
There you go.
That would be brilliant.
Looking at that turret, didn't they say something about they're thinking they're going to do more of the like upgrade sets for the Vanguard? Did I hear?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Because I want a Mark 19 like the grenade launcher on there.
Yeah, I would be. I don't see him investing all the time, money, and effort into making the Vanguard without adding to it later on. Let's see. I'm missing some chat here. I need 3-finger hand.
It'd be cool if it glowed in the dark.
For my Kato figure. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll put it on mine so I can always do that to somebody. I'd take either. Let's see. Did the same with Alfred's tea drinking hand. Oh yeah, because that's right, because he had the sipping tea hand.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's see. Kato, I got a few of the custom capes in, and they look amazing. Oh, sweet. Man, I need some capes. I need to get some capes. These add-ons for the Vanguard are seriously making me consider getting another van. I know, right? Like, and he did mention in there that I'm pretty sure that he mentioned that the likelihood of making like muddy accessories was there too for folks that get the muddy version.
Yeah, I mean it sort of makes sense. You're going to do a muddy vehicle, vehicle.
So in case you get a muddy one, there may be muddy paint options for the cow catcher and things like that. I want a bloody version.
That could be a convention exclusive.
I know. Take the mud paint scheme, leave it like it is, turn it all red,
or have a white vehicle with red.
Yeah, and then put the splatter and entrails all over the cow catcher. Have the zombie hunter. There's no way he hasn't already thought of that.
Oh yeah.
But I'll pretend that he watches this and I helped out.
That's a great idea.
Miami Vice Vanguard. Larkin said that his wife wants to Cerakote her pistol pink. Need that in real life scale. My wife would love it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
My wife would never drive it. She's scared to drive my truck, let alone something that big. Snow cannon of snow camo would be sick. Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably coming, like a white snow, version.
Yeah, I don't think this is not going to be the end of the Vanguard.
No,
it's just not going to. Going on, we have the packaging for the Vanguard, which again doesn't show that it's one of the one of the breast cancer awareness. 1 of 50. Now I'm going to
somebody's going to try to sell that for something crazy on eBay.
Oh, yeah, of course. So there's only 50. It will go on eBay immediately, and it will annoy me, but whatever. I don't think they're going to be numbered. I think they're all going to say 1 of 50. So you're probably not going to get a numbered version of it. It'll just be 50 packs, 1 of 50. Yeah, that's my assumption, because I think that would be too much trouble. Of course, we were saying earlier that it will go perfect with the Pink Steel Brigade. So I think everyone should get one of these anyway.
Yep, I'm getting 2
to support breast cancer awareness. But if you're getting a Pink Vanguard, you have to get this. Like, it's just, there's no option. I think it's a great little thing. Nice that the pink ribbon is on the breast there. I think that's perfect. Such a cool little nod. I will probably get 2. I will probably not open 1.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking.
next up, we have the next convention exclusive. Forget which convention it was. You guys in the chat may
that was
remember.
the one up in Maine.
Yeah,
somewhere up
I think
north.
so. I think so.
I need some contacts for getting these exclusives.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, this is the Praetorian. This is the Elite Praetorian, which is the green translucent version
That's
with
good.
blue shield and sword effects. I will try to get one if I can get a connection up there to do it. But if not, I hope everyone that can get it does, because it looks like a great little.
Oh, I just noticed the I didn't even realize that like the bullet effects plug into the shield.
Oh yeah. The
realized that.
ricochet. Yeah,
Okay.
ricochet bullet effects into the shield, which I think is awesome. You got pegs 1, 2, 3, 4 peg holes per shield, and then the bullet effects. Lots of weapons, lots of hands. And is this the first time we see, or was it the other Praetorian that is the first time we see the
He's got
translucent?
He's the regular
base.
release has the red
emblem, the red base.
Hmm.
Of course, then we get some talking of another Pandora.
Want that?
Love that.
Yeah.
This leather and I'm going to call it a leather and lace Pandora. Got the ponytail that is posable, so there's a peg back there for the ponytail. Nice Joker smile going on. I love the leather jacket.
Yeah, I like jacket.
This one
can we talk about their base, their stand? Like I really like what they've done with like the terrain.
Oh yeah,
they went.
Yep,
I like the
terrain,
but the terrain stand to me looks good, and I don't know if they plug in side by side.
Yeah, look,
that would be cool.
So they can. So look right here. See that piece here?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's great.
Yep. I think that's a brilliant little touch. Love this. Then of course we get the this was the
that's
next,
the one I want the most right there is the white and red version.
Yeah, me too. And he knows that. This is the one that's going to be action points.
Okay, that won't be a problem. I got like 1 billion action points now.
So this will be action points, but then he said it will be released later, retail at a premium price. Yeah, red pistols look great. Yeah. The red and white look great.
I like the white suit. I don't know. It just reminds me of like Kill Bill or something.
Yep. Yeah. It reminds me of like I'm trying to think of the video game I'm trying to think of, but it was it's kind of like the Japanese GTA. What was that called? Tokyo.
Oh, so you talking about Yakuza?
Maybe I'm thinking of Yakuza. It reminds me of something like that. Like it belongs in that kind of world. The red pistols are rad. Create a spider arena in the meantime. Yeah, the slot in the back has always been there. It's for the file cards.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Grab one of your figures with a stand.
How did I not know this?
Jeez. Yeah, grab one of your figures with a stand. Let's see. Here's Desert Steel Brigade. It's the first one I grabbed. And got
I just
noticed back there for the file card.
I don't know how I've never noticed that. It's a slot in the back, but I never cut the file cards out because I like keeping the box intact. So
but
still,
anyway,
well, that's pretty
nice little touch. So that'll be the Action Point exclusive. Well, it's not exclusive. It'll be an Action Point, much like Condor was. But he said that they will offer it through the store later at a premium price. And of course, if you're lucky enough, you can get the bloody variant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I will not be.
Do you have any bloody variants? I don't have any.
Yeah, I've got bloody Pandora. I've got the original bloody Pandora. I think that's the only one. Then the big bad Toy Store exclusive Senshi. You ordered that?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't ordered it yet, but I probably will if it's still available. Hasn't sold out yet, has it?
It was still up yesterday or day before.
Yeah, I
when I
need to
looked.
order that. Of course, you get the
This is a nice set, right? You got a sword, you got a very short barrel rifle,
Yeah.
you got a pistol here with a silencer, laser, quads.
yeah,
I just like the all black too.
very cool. Night Ops Senshi. Then we go into the 2025 stuff that he was talking about. So we've got flocked bearding. So
That's old school.
that is old school. That's old school.
Joe used
12
to do.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing around with flocked bearding. I mean, if it's done well, fine. It's not something that I crave, but I
Yeah,
think it's a
I
cool
hadn't
thing.
even thought about it before until I saw this.
And then, of course, chromed. The words I'm lost for words. What is it?
Vac metal.
Yeah, back metal.
Yeah,
You
I'd be
can't
down
pay
with this.
back metal. Yeah, so back metal, Steel Brigade. I think that's great. And he said, I have no idea what these grenades are in there for. But
So-
why do I think this is going to be how he does weapon accessory packs?
That's interesting. Somebody asked me too, and it's like, what would be cool is if that like this was like a Polly Pocket thing, where like you remember that set during the 90s or the 80s? It was like weapons that opened
Oh,
up
yeah.
figures
Yep.
and stuff.
So this is completely a guess. I would love for this to be weapons and accessory packaging, right? They give you a life-size prop grenade thing. But yeah, I think that would be cool if you
I
pop
just
that
don't know
open.
how you would do that, because I could see like some custom. Oh, look at this frag grenade and smoke sent in a box.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. As long as it's plastic and inoperable, who cares? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, we got some chatter in here.
It does look cool.
White suit.
Let's see.
Hey,
Trying to
Soul
look at
Brother
his
number
hand
one
and
is here.
compare how big it is.
Enjoy the show. Thank you, Soul Brother number one.
All right.
I can't say that without trying to sound like Show Enough. Soul Brother number one. The white suit makes me think of Equilibrium.
Oh yeah. Equilibrium.
Good. Fire Talks. Yeah. It's like I need to change your stance. Right. You need to make my stands compatible with. Yeah. I think that's a lot of work. So whenever I get one in with the new stand, I'll send it to you, and you can do that math. I'm not messing with that. Yeah. Thanks, Disciple. I'll look at that as soon as we're done here. Actually, I'll have to look in a bit. Lone Dragon, LA Express order supposed to order same day. Supposed to arrive at 7:15. China. That's just the way it goes. Love the Night Ops look. Do not dig that face paint. Fair enough. I think it just goes well with the character. Excellent point. Let's see what the excellent point is. I skipped one. Face paint doesn't do it for me, but I have a bunch of Action Force heads that I can swap out. Fair enough.
Yeah, maybe weapon storage. I mean,
Waiting on the last Savage Crucible. Yeah. Thanks, Disciple. All right, moving on. Yeah, I love all that stuff. I think that's great. Then we got future
nice. Yeah,
backpacks.
I've been wanting this for a while. Remember they originally did these and then they sold out like that.
Yep. Love these, like the variations on these packs, like the single sling. Yeah. I've always liked that the backpack could actually be open, but you got lots of different options here.
Yeah.
The curved, slim. I mean, that's slim. You've got, man, I just think it's awesome. I think it all looks good.
Yeah.
Yep. I think backpacks are great. Then we got weapon packs, which they all look great. You got an actual double barrel shotgun here with double barrel shotgun.
Kel-Tec right there, the Spaz 12, MP5.
Yep, I saw one of those Kel-Tecs this past weekend. Actually,
they jam real bad.
Yeah.
That was split like the 2 tubes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yep, a lot of cool weapons
Yeah,
here.
this looks good. I like the shotgun. This I like this. The Gustav.
So I can't say why this is my favorite one yet, but it is my favorite one, and you'll find out eventually why it's my favorite one. But this is my favorite announcement of the weapons. I will absolutely be getting this, and everyone that follows me or 3POA podcast will find out soon enough why I love it so much. It looks brilliant. Gotta have it.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Comes with its own case like that.
Yep, love the case. Love the brilliant with the blast effects and the ammo.
Yeah.
So if you look at the front of the prototype, right, there's no peg.
Mm.
The front of the tip here is different.
Okay. So you got like,
but I don't know if that's two different ones or if this was just a prototype and this one over on the left is the one they ended up with. Because I mean, it doesn't make sense to have this without something coming out of it, right? So
yeah. Somebody told me they have fletchet rounds for these.
Say that again.
Somebody told me they have fletchet rounds for Gustav.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I've never seen it, but heard it last week.
This was their. He announced this.
This is I got a couple statues. I think this is very well done.
Yep.
Even though it's just
have
it's like art, like graphics or whatever. But
like the only statues I have are just like the few that came with some like larger thing. I don't have any that I've just gotten a statue for. So I mean, there's plenty of statue collectors out there. I don't know if it's going to be PVC, if it's going to be like, how it's going to be done. But I think it's a good looking statue, and I know that folks are going to eat it up. So
yeah, I would grab one of these. If it's in the price range. To me, statues, they got two price ranges. You got $200 and below, and then you got $500 and above. And there's there's not much in the middle.
Yep. And I mean, there are some amazing statues out there. I'm subscribed to quite a few of them on Instagram and Facebook that show off great statues. I love looking at them, but the ones they show are almost always, they're all out of my price range.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. I'm not a statue guy, but great for folks who want it. As long as the smoke is at the back of the blast effect, it works for me. Yeah.
Well, that's just you're reusing the same effect for everything, so that's why it makes sense, right?
And lastly, one of the most exciting things, I think this is lastly, he had teased for a long time they were working on a flying vehicle. I did not expect this.
I didn't either.
And
I like some kind of like little mini jet or something.
Awesome. So this is the Swarm Locust. It's a single pilot vehicle, translucent front, translucent nose or canopy, translucent wings. Love how it opens up. I have an image of that up in a second. It has blast effects for firing out of the front, flares out of the back, or missiles. I think it's flares or missiles out of the back he mentioned. I think this is awesome. When he showed this, I was like, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because it's so not normal.
Right.
Like I've not seen anything like this. Yeah. This locust, I almost want to call it a dragonfly, but of course we can't. But yeah, it opens up. You can see the canopy and the sides open up to put the figure in. Let's see, I've got the Swarm Locust pilot here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then this was a cutout. I cropped this, but you can see how it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
So the front rotates up, the sides open up to the side, and then this looks like this folds out from that front piece to kind of balloon open so that you can set your pilot in there. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do so many different variations on this. Think of all the different swarm troopers you've got.
Lone Dragon says, I love it, but I think the wings would need to be okay. I guess that's what you want to worry about, but I think it looks great. I don't know. It depends on how light it is, right? What is it made of? Oh shit! I think I need that book.
I'm gonna grab 2.
Yeah, he said that he's working. He said he'd like to have it come in under $100. Now I think that's a good price.
Yeah,
So
that's a great price.
so under
You look at the
$100
size
for
of it, and then it comes with a figure.
yeah. If you look back at the size of it, if you've seen the Vanguard in person, it is a large vehicle,
Yeah.
and there is the Locust on top of a Vanguard. So the length of a Vanguard, just with less plastic, right? I mean, it's every bit as long
Mhm.
and virtually as wide as as the Vanguard. So I think it's a killer design, and I absolutely 100% want one.
Yep.
And that, my friends, is how do we go? We're right at an hour. That is the news of the week. And I think I'll be on. Hopefully, I've got to make it back from. I got to go see my dad tomorrow, but once I get back, I'm supposed to be on with on 3POA with Ryan and Sam and Chad, and
Nice.
possibly Jeremy, and we're going to go through that again. But I just wanted to go through it with you fine folks. Under 100, definitely a great price.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a really good price.
It is pretty. Yeah, I mean, if he gets that thing for $89 to $99, man, that's a good deal. Considering what was the ferret?
$79.99.
$79. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a good one, and I bet the weapons aren't made of bubble gum. Maybe they can get away. Maybe they can get away with it since it's just an insect. Yeah. 55? Was it 50? No, the ferret wasn't 55, was it?
No, I don't think
Maybe
so.
it was. I don't know.
Man, I had to go back and look.
The
I think
ramen?
no, it's more than that, right? It's gotta be.
I'd have to look.
It might be because I bought 2. So
The ramen black tank. Yeah, the night. What do they call it? The hunter and the. Oh, that one has the weird name that I can't say.
yeah. I can't. Alba Beneza or something like that.
Yeah. Amnesia, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It is awesome. I'm getting that faux show. I'm getting Dune vibes. Oh yeah, that would
like
do
that
well with
thing
like
they
Dune
got,
figures.
movie,
Yeah,
whatever that
for
thing's
sure.
called.
Yeah, SMS is 75. Guess I need new shelves, don't we all? So what's your big one from this week?
Oh man, so many. Let's go 2. One would be the Locust.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. And then probably G-Force.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
If I can choose the same ones you did, I would definitely say G-Force, like Ramen G-Force announcement. I know that he's got a live stream planned for July 19th, which is supposed to be like the big. If he can hold his announcement back until then, that's supposed to be the big day that he has a live stream. Talk about that and some other stuff, I'm sure. I got my shipping notice or my shipping payment notice for Tiger Orange for Hazard League.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hopefully that comes on its way soon so I can get canceled off YouTube. I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna put it up there and just like the whole time I'm gonna talk in my most redneck accent and put it up there and just dare YouTube to.
Can I do the voiceover? Like we're like the guy in the background.
Yeah.
Well, Kato thought he was going to make it that day. But
That's exactly right. Like, oh, I guess Kato didn't know he was going to get canceled that day. But yeah, that's got that coming. What else? Still got. I'm going to try to make it to IshCon with the Mythic Legions fellers.
I was going to say I keep hearing that term on like videos, and I'm like, what is that?
I don't know. I've never been, but sounds like a lot of fun. I might try to go to Legion's Con, but it's up in New Jersey, so that's going to be tough. It's also at a very busy time of year for me. And what else? There was one more. Galaxy Con is coming up in Raleigh.
We should make that happen because that's like 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah, but it's like 4 hours from me.
Well, you know.
So you come by and get me, and we'll do it. What were the dates of Galaxy Con? I don't. For some reason, I'm thinking that's going to be really close to impossible. Yeah, man, that's going to be tough. It's July 25th.
Oh yeah, that's not going to happen because I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I would try to do that, but that's going to be cutting it close to some other stuff I got going. Yeah. For me, I think the big one is G-Force, and man, looking forward to Titanium Titans too.
Yeah.
But G-Force kind of took the cake for that on the Ramen side of things. And then I got the Locust. I think that's a very unique vehicle, and I think
Very different. Yeah, but it fits in perfectly with like.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. HGC says need some motorized golf carts. Getting into Fortnite land. Barrett is 55 sold out.
I would say something, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Storm Collectibles will take forever. Yes, they will. They most certainly will. Hopefully, Ramen, with the excitement of it being a licensed product there, I hope he cranks those things out, but not so fast. I have no doubt he will not let these go unwell. Crimson Moon, absolutely looking forward to those from Fred. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, after having
isn't some of that? I know we didn't talk about it, but isn't some of the Monster Force stuff supposed to be shipping soon?
Should be soon. Soon. I didn't pre-order any of it. It was out of my wheelhouse at the time when it first started being talked about. But I will absolutely get in on a lot of that.
I got 2 through BBTS.
Yeah, I ordered all the Crimson Moon stuff. Like I got the whole set of Crimson Moon. But yeah, I will get some of the monster, especially after messing with that Dracula. For it to be translucent and still be as good as it is. It's great figure. Go watch the review. Nobody else is. The Crimson Moon stuff looks awesome. Absolutely great. There's a lot. It's a good time to be an indie collector.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
So, Delta 17. Martin's big on that. I need to get some of that.
I do need to get on that because they're coming out with a hind. So
I'm not making in-scale rollers. Sorry, I already tried. You don't want to do a 112 roll.
Actually, drive it around
might be tough. Yeah, in scale, like 1-to-1. Yep, make a full-size Target buggy scale roller. Do it. Just tell you what, just go swipe a Target.
I was getting ready to say, just take a cart and then make a wood frame. There you go.
And then frame up the roller on the bottom, man. You got that. You don't have to print it. I know you meant 6-inch scale for sure. Should be shipping soon. As any of the 112 month, just the exclusives. So just the Forgotten Knight or the Forgotten King and the Blood Prince Dracula have been sold. Like actually able to be picked up if you were at the convention. I think that's it. Now their Naughty and Nice stuff has been out for a while, but the Monster Force stuff, I think the only ones you can get right now are Forgotten King and Dracula. But other than the 118 stuff, which I'm gonna get more of. 118 Turtles coming. I think those look great if you can get your hands on them.
Yeah,
they're gonna be $200 if you buy them American.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So basically $10 per figure more because I was seeing 35 to 40 overseas for them retail. and then so around 50 US. 2 girls, 120 cups funded. Will it hit any tiers? I don't even know what that is.
I'm about the HasLab Cantina.
Oh, gotcha. So much God stuff. I know what you mean. So much good stuff. 118, Monster Force. Larkin's up here preaching. Crimson Moon, Skeletron, Delta 17. It's a good time to collect any stuff. Absolutely. Great time to collect any stuff. Guys, we appreciate
I
you
just
being
thought
here.
of a new toy line.
What's that?
Jesus 118. And then you
Psalms, like Psalm 1,
3.75.
call it Psalm 118.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, call it Psalm 1. I don't even know what Psalm 118 is, but I'm sure it's
I don't
beautiful.
even, but
You can call it, let's see, what do I remember well enough? We could call it Proverbs 118. Let's see, Proverbs 118. If I look up Proverbs 118 and it has anything to do with the size of anything, let's see.
go ahead. Let's get the trademarks going tonight.
And they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. No, nothing to do with any toys whatsoever. How about Psalms 118? Y'all didn't know y'all were going to get a Bible lesson tonight, did you? Psalms 118. But his light is in the no, nothing relevant. Nothing relevant, but still a great name.
Throw that idea out the window.
Nothing relevant. Amen. Sam Newsman here just in time to for us to leave. Appreciate you. We're a bunch of 1/6 sinners. We're doing that 1/666 scale. Lord, I apologize. And be with the starving pygmies down in New Guinea. Repent for your 1/6 ways. Good stuff. All right. Thank you all so much. Enewtabie,
Thank you
tell
very
people
much.
where they can find you. And I know you just posted a video up.
Yeah, you can check out my brand new Cobra Night Creeper video that just went up. It's actually a very good figure. They did a pretty good job. But I can't really find too many complaints other than the plastic trays suck. And somebody needs to work on that problem. I've never seen a tray so hard that, like, when you pop stuff out, it flies up in the air. So work on that. Other than that, you can find me on X as Enewtabie something. Instagram, Enewtabie _collects. YouTube, Enewtabie. I think that's it. Facebook, Enewtabie. MySpace,
Well,
Enewtabie.
If you're here, you know where to find me. So I'm also on Instagram. Got a couple videos out. I would really appreciate you guys watching. I don't even care if you watch it. Just turn it on, leave it on, and set the phone aside while you go do something else. Magic Square or New Age Hubbard and Pipes and Blood Prince Dracula, both great figures. We'll have a few more reviews coming up. We'll have Magic Square Brontosaurus. I will have the Cobra Ferret will be coming up. But then I might be taking a break for a week or two. I may go on vacation. I don't know. And then come back in 2 weeks with some new episodes of Presents and some new live streams for you fine folks, and some more members only streams. Solo Center, thank you again so much for that super chat. That was uncalled for, but very welcome. I appreciate it. Everyone who was here, Sam, even though you showed up late, I appreciate you, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I got nothing for an outro. This is a low rent, low budget program. We have no intros and outros, no sound effects. Sing us a song, Enewtabie. Send us out with a song.
Sweet home Alabama, sweet home